Wow, look at all this nerd shit I like. If you're like me, chances are you're a depressed millennial who seeks escapism from the boring 9-to-5s we've been locked into by our bourgeois overlords.
We seek out entertainment that captivates and truly removes us from the day-to-day, and for a few hours a day, maybe more, maybe less, we can have some truly enjoyable fun.
I think we want our entertainment to tantalize, and video games as an interactive media, they do just that. They achieve that quite well. You know, you can do some cool shit in a video game while hype music is playing in the background, your brain goes in overdrive, dopamine flies out your eyeballs. It's just, it's sick. It's a hype time, So what I'm doing here is I'm compiling this top 10 list of my most hypest songs in video games, songs that get me pumped, they get me amped, they get me psyched, they get me shocked. And I'm doing this in hopes that you too will find this music, enjoyable and energetic, and it'll inspire some sort of spark in you that will kind of help you, go through the day-to-day and feel a bit better about things, Or maybe it's just some hype-ass music you get to listen to. Whichever comes first. I don't control what happens here, despite having the camera and the microphone and the editing and the video. So I do, but...
Coming in at number 10, Capcom vs. SNK 2, True Love Makin'. Bam, bop, boom!
Capcom vs. SNK really brought, the hits. But seriously though, there are some bangers in this game, and True Love Makin' is top of the pile, top of the list, which is why it's number 10. Get it? Do you get it? Capcom vs. SNK 2, True Love Makin'.
What are you sitting on? What? Number 9, the Smash Bros. Brawl theme. Brawl was big. Too big. So too big that all Smash games now have this hideously bloated standard to live up to, and that's great for us as consumers because it means we get more content and music production can only go up.
But it's bad for Mr. Sakurai in that he's probably gonna wither away and turn into a skeleton if he has to keep doing this at this rate. Poor guy. But the music in Brawl was really good, like really, really good. Specifically the main theme. I remember listening back when the game came out, just having it on loop constantly, because it was just this big, epic, unnecessarily Latin opera just going crazy in your eardrums, and I'm like, oh, this is exuding hype. This is exactly what I wanted in my music in a fighting video game. It's good, man. It's good. What the fuck? Where's Smash Brothers?
Number 8, Serious Sam 3, Hero.
Alright, so Hero in Serious Sam 3. I don't know if you would particularly call it like the theme song of the game, but it was in all the trailers and everything, like this one we're watching here. This song prompted me to leave my house one day, go down to a local music shop, and then buy a 7-string guitar to just learn how to play this song. I don't know what it was in this weird period of my life where I'm like, you know what, this is the peak of music. It's never going to get any better than this. I gotta learn how to play this fucking song right now. It's like Crow Team and Danby, the composer of the music for the Serious Sam games, knew what he was doing, and he created a guitarless, like almost karaoke version of the song and put it on the soundtrack. Said, hey guys, you have a guitar? Go nuts, team. And that's exactly what I did.
Oh, it's not over until I teabag every last one of you alien motherfuckers.
Don't ask me how many takes it took to do that, because less than you hope, but more than you'd like.
Number 7, the Marathon Durandal theme by Power of 7.
Alright, so the number 7 spot comes into a game that's very near and dear to my heart, but a lot of people may be either too young or too kind of outside to know of its existence. Number 7 goes to the Power of 7 Marathon Durandal theme because it is just this nice, poppy, upbeat song that is not at all indicative of the mind hell that the Marathon games actually are. Like, holy shit. But it does get me pumped to go and shoot scary dogmatic aliens and run through lava and punch things and shoot grenades and jump around, and it's a good old time.
Marathon Infinity comes close with its theme, but it's got this weird little combat vibe. I think Durandal has it on lock.
You might also notice that this is number 7 on the list. You get it. That's for you. That's for you to get. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Man, Metroid Prime had like the best title theme. Or did Metroid Prime 2? Or maybe Metroid Prime 3. It's a toss-up. I spent hours just listening to the title music alone. Then you hit the start button, and for some reason that goes into the menu music proper, and it's just not as good as the title theme. Don't know what it is. Prime 2 might win out with a better menu music and just more pleasing interface with the white and black and the holograms and clean lines. Prime 1 had the gross Metroid interior, and Metroid Prime 3 kind of went to Metroid Prime 2's deal, but was all blue like Corruption. It was okay. But I think Metroid Prime 2 takes the cake.
Those games had really cool front ends, and it's a shame that Metroid Prime Trilogy kind of had its own thing. And that's cool that it took, the uniqueness of all three and kind of tried to cram it into one thing and had its own thing going on. But it's a shame that those were lost, those front ends, because those were very important, I tell you what.
Coming in at number 5 from the Nier soundtrack, it is Song of the Ancient's Fate.
If I had to be particularly candid with you, it's that I've never played a Drakengard or a Nier game in my entire life. What? How can you not hear this shit right here going on and not get hyped? Like, I've been told that the Drakengard games kind of smell their own shit sometimes, but the music has always been the strong suit of the series, as well as in Nier, and that looks like it's going to be carrying over to Nier Automata. Whenever that comes out, I'm not too sure. But if it has music as good as this, and I'm sure it will, I'm hyped. Maybe I'll play it. I'm hooked. Listen to that. It's drums, man. The drums is what sells it. This is why when you notice in a lot of, like, quote-unquote epic music in, modern film these days, there's a lot of drum stuff going on. It's like running drum beats on toms with a few snare in there. And this kind of creates this very, very action-packed kind of feeling, which is, like, rampant throughout specifically Nier. I don't know about the Drakengard games, but Nier has it in spades. Yeah.
Coming in at number 4, it's Jazzy NYC from Street Fighter V.
Number 4 has a very special near and dear place in my heart. Goes to none other than Jazzy NYC, specifically the Street Fighter V version. I hear people revving up the chainsaws in the back. Well, guess what? I'm like, more fuckers? If it weren't for my big beefy boyfriend bias, which is Alex here, Rashid's theme probably actually would have taken this game. Street Fighter V has very good music, which is a credit in its favor, because a lot of the things I'm not keen on in that game, but the music is spot on. Street Fighter has always had particularly good music. Capcom knows what they're doing. Maybe the music in Third Strike was better, so what? Most things in Third Strike were, but this is the here, this is the now. We gotta fight for the future, in the present. That's what those games were about, right? That's a fire hazard. As far as intro cutscenes in The Legend of Zelda goes, Wind Waker by far had the strongest. The moment you hit that save file, like you start that save file and the harpsichord kicks in, you're fucking going, alright? And I don't know what it is, it's just a plinky little harpsichord violin duet thing going on, but it's good and it's hype and it gets me going, and this is why Wind Waker kind of captivates more than I think, maybe like even more than Ocarina of Time in a sense, and that from the moment you hit the start button, you're in and you're hooked. At least I felt I was. Is there better Zelda music? Probably. But nothing gets me hyped for a seafaring, scurvy-getting adventure quite like this one. Barnacles.
Coming in at number 2, it is Gene Song from Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, and holy shit.
Now, Halo 2 is in this weird spot with like licensed music and like just general kind of soundtrack weirdness with all these different contributing artists and musicians coming in and making a really kind of special game in my mind. But this track in particular kind of holds a special place in my greasy Del Toro heart. It is the Steve Vai version of the main theme. Well, the alternate one, I suppose, because he did the main one than this one. And it's just, you listen to the original soundtrack and this song is already, pumping and hype enough, but then Steve Vai comes back 10 years later and he just gives it a fucking, 20 cc's of electricity right to the brain, and holy shit, it just sounds so good, it sounds so pure, it sounds so clean, it's got this nice, like, there's a feeling I like to describe in, like, certain songs that have guitar solos that come out and I particularly, like, I call it the triumphant solo, and how when it when it ends, it caps off in just the right ways that your brain thinks, holy crap, that's exactly what I want, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. This song is all of that, you know, just kind of rolled up into one beautiful little song with like crazy, you know, like I'm talking about with the near epic drums going on, and then you got this crazy wailing Steve Vai guitar. I like to imagine that after Steve Vai recorded the soundtrack, or these songs for Halo 2 back in 2004, or whenever he did it, he just kind of sat by the phone waiting for whoever had the Halo license at the time to call, because he knew they'd be coming back for him, and it paid off. It paid off so much that this song, and like I've been the rest of the anniversary soundtrack I listen to constantly because it hypes me up. I play Quarantine Zone again and again just to hear it, because you're rolling through this tank shooting at all sorts of gross ass mutant monsters and things, you know, things and stuff. It's a good game, man. Halo 2 had good games. Halo 2 had good games.
Think you got what it takes to beat the champ? Come on!
Alright, so if you look at the source material that I'm taking the #1 spot song from, you'd be like, holy shit, that is a stacked library of songs. How could you possibly pick a #1 song? And you know, you're right. Killer Instinct 2013 has so many good songs across all 3 seasons. Yes, even the 3rd season. There are doubters, but when Mick Gordon left, people were like, oh my god, how could they ever have such good music in the 3rd season? Well, Cell Dweller and Atlas Plug, they're in there, they're doing it, okay? It works. Of all of the fantastic songs in Killer Instinct, there's only one that stands head and shoulders above the rest, and that is I'm Back to Rise, TJ Combo's theme. Holy shit, this song, like this song gets me hyped in so many fucking ways, and it alone justified the purchase of the season 2 soundtrack. Like just to get this one song, and I implore anybody, just go out and buy this game. It needed money. But Mick Gordon composing, like showing his range of composing, you know, metal, dubstep, hip hop, EDM, that sort of thing, and then Omega Sparks delivering the verses on the song, and that's kind of the coolest thing about the song is that not only is it well composed and well written, but the lyrics, you know, there's only one context-damning line, which is about cybernetic implants in this song, and then, barring that, you can take this song and apply it to any kind of, like, you know, inspirational montage or you know, inspirational comeback, and it works perfectly fine, because at its core, that's exactly what it is. Why am I looking at the menu? Like, Mick Gordon composing such a well-done song, and then Omega Sparks just delivering these perfect, powerful lines, and then you got the classic theme in there, you know, feeling the power, baby, feeling the power. Kevin Bayless is in there somewhere in this weird magical music hellscape. It's just fantastic. All right, buy Killer Instinct. It needs your money. Buy an Xbox One. They don't need your money, but I mean, you get Killer Instinct on it. Better than Windows 10. Feel the power, baby. Feel the power, baby. Yeah. VFX. If you like this video, you know, why don't you go ahead and hit this button. Or if I move over this way, now it's over here, and you watch a Let's Play or some shit. I don't know. You know, I played some games. We can play some more. Hopefully one day, when I afford better microphone situation, the band will come over. We'll play some band Let's Plays. You know.